Hi, I'm Alexandra Ellis of aewellness, and I'm here today to talk about how to do a push-up. Think of this as your push-up PSA. I've seen a lot of the push-up challenges on the internet and videos of people with their shoulders all in disarray, and it's really important for the health of your shoulders that every repetition you do is with integrity to save your shoulders. Now, your body was designed to stabilize the shoulders from the core, but since we spend so much time on our devices, we lose some of the motor mapping of how that works. But it's okay, I'll show you now. So the basics of shoulder stability are three directions of movement. The first is protraction, where you try to spread the scapula away from one another. And with protraction, it's not happening in the lower back. Your lower back tries to stay in neutral, but you can think about trying to push the ground away from you as opposed to letting your shoulder blades collapse together. So protraction. Then you add on depression, trying to pull your shoulder blades down towards your waist. And then the third action is external rotation, where you try to spin the upper arm bones away from one another to activate your rotator cuff. You can imagine that you're trying to spin the fingertips away from one another, and that will create the torque needed to activate your rotator cuff. So protract, depress, externally rotate, and then you can walk your knees back for starters. You want to be sure that you walk your knees back far enough so that you are in a plank, not here. Okay, so all the way into the plank, protract, depress, externally rotate, and then from there, see if you can lower yourself down and up without letting your shoulder blades collapse. Now, if you find that the minute you bend your elbows, you collapse, take this up to a wall and see if you can learn the mechanics of maintaining protraction, depression, and external rotation on the wall before you progress to the floor. Now, what about the full push-up? For the full push-up, it's the same thing. Shoulders are shoulders. You might want to go a little bit wider with your hands. Protract, depress, externally rotate, and same thing, down and up you go. The entire body moves as a plank, and you are trying to stabilize the scapula as you go. These three actions will help to stabilize your entire shoulder joint for any upper body motion that you're doing, whether it's planks, push-ups, chaturangas, down dogs, handstand push-ups, anything. It's the protraction, depression, external rotation helps to activate the serratus anterior, a muscle that helps to weave your whole shoulder girdle into the core and obliques. So it's a really important muscle to know how to turn on to stabilize your shoulders, because having shoulder injuries is no fun at all. So give that a try with your push-ups and let me know how it works in the comments below. If you want to learn more about maximizing your mobility and living pain-free in your body, make sure you check out my website at aewellness.com. And make sure you subscribe and stay tuned right here for more videos.